Sırada bir keynote oturumumuz var. Nasıl daha sürdürülebilir olunur başlıklı konuşmasını yapmak üzere TTC International CTO'su Sayın Mehmet Beyaz'ı sizlere bırakıyorum.
Arkadaşlar, ben sunumumu İngilizce yapacağım. Mümkün olur mu? Yoksa Türkçe yapmaya çabalayayım. Okay. Thank you. As the lady mentioned, my name is Mehmet Beyaz. I work for TTG International, and I want to talk about a little bit today's and the next generation problems that we might be faced. And if you look at it, today in these months or in these seasons, we're supposed to have under snow. But as we can experiencing that there is no snow right now, so I think this sustainability is real. And everyone has responsible to do something about it for next generation, our children's and so on. Now, what is sustainability? Can anybody tell me what do you understand when we said sustainability? Come on, speak up, please. This is boring. Yes, sir. Ne yapayım? Ha, buradan görüyor muyum? Ha. Benim zamanımda yoktu.
Yeah, basically sustainability is all about using all the sources for the future in a appropriate way, as soon as good. Basically, I can describe it.
And can we have who you are and
my
why
name-
you are here?
My name is Gökhan. I'm from His Travel, the organizing company for mobile tech.
Very good. This is one way of telling. Is anybody else? Don't be shy. We all student here. Okay. Look, this is the definition of United Nations. Look what it says. Meeting the needs of the present with compromising to ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. Well, perfect definition. Your one is also another definition. There is different way of defining, but these guys, they really study and carefully choose the wording. Okay? And if you aware, or I don't know, you may not, United Nations has a sustainability group targets, 17 targets, okay? These targets, this is pointer, is not, no pointer here? Okay, there is a 17 targets there. And I suggest you to look at those 17 targets and try to understand what they are, what you can do about the world. With this definition, there is a lot of companies to do, a lot of responsibilities towards the sustainability. In telecommunication point of view, okay, GSMA, I don't know if you are familiar with the GSMA, they decided in 2017 to take out 9 of these 17 targets and put their targets for the mobile companies to achieve those responsibilities towards the future. Okay, these companies are doing this for sustainability reason or the cost reason? If you are asking me, it is cost. Okay? But at least there is some governance on top of them that they are pushing them in that direction. And they have to be more transparent to us about the measurements, which is they are not only our country, no other countries are not transparent. Yes, now they understand that they have, if they do this, they can have cost saving as well as sustainability. So, win-win. Because energy pricing are went top of the roof. And this guy's total operations cost 5% is energy. And that 5% is not a few hundred, a few thousand. It's a couple of $1 million every month they are paying it. Now, here, dark side of the moon is this, energy cost. Rised up 140%. This is nonsense, okay? And telecom operators, they consuming the whole energy that we are producing up to 3% of the world. And with the 5G, which it will consume more energy than today's technology, it will zoom up to 5 to 7%. Yeah, here we go. It says 5% of overall their operation is 5%. 5% is a big money. Now, what GSMA and the United Nations put the goal, I forget to tell you this. What is their target to achieve in 2050? Anybody knows? What is their target? What they are trying to achieve? Carbon zero, it's the wording. They are trying to achieve 1.5 degrees Celsius lower the Earth temperature. 1.5. Okay? That 1.5% is 1.5 Celsius. You think that it is not a big number, right? This is that 1.5 Celsius is affecting right now to Earth. They cannot go carbon zero, but they can lower 1.5 Celsius, and they have to do it. We all have to do it, right? When you go home, make sure that after you use the restroom, turn the light on. This is least you can do. Teach your children. Now, energy infrastructure cost is building up every day with the technologies. New technology means we need more energy, right? And energy doesn't come from the heaven. We have to generate it. So, let's warp up. They have goals, they have target. In 2050, temperature has to be lower 1.5, otherwise we are all going to be in shit. Truly, I'm telling you this. I live in urban area, and I know that we're supposed to be under snow. And look at it today, no rain. All the cereals and this and that, they are going to die. Maybe you don't notice because you buy it from the market, but I am also gardener. I am also farmer. Telecom is not only my business. Huh? I have 2 donkeys, 1 horse, 250 goat, keçi. Right? Now, how IE has a role on this? Anybody? Türkçe de konuşabilirsiniz, İngilizce konuşamazsanız. İkisini de anlarım ben ama teknolojik olunca çeviremem diye. Okay, how IE can be helped? Come on guys. Hadi ladies. What do you think IE can offer to us? Okay. Now, this is operator side. Operator has to control power, cooling, regulation in one side, cost, manageability. Now, operators are cornered, being sustainable, growing sustainably, make a coverage in the meantime, and save money. Right? They are all opposite forces to each other. But somehow, they are going to manage that. Now, let me tell you how IE in the real life, it helps. Now, this is use case that we have done Turkcell together to control the cell site. You know what is cell site? Anybody knows what is cell site? Sen bilin abi ya, bırak arkadaşlar söylesin. Hadi, cell site, sokaklarda gördüğünüz bu antenler. Tamam? Baz istasyonları. Onları, those base stations, they have cabinets like this. Inside, they have rectifiers, minus 49. Telecom works with minus 49 DC volt. They have batteries, minimum 12 batteries, every row in 4. They have air condition, they have free cooling system, they have generator, they have grid power, they have renewables, okay? And they had no control over that. Now, we placed software solution with the artificial intelligence. Every 5 minutes, we collect from these points their status. We measure grid, how much they're consuming. We know what's the generator situation, what's the fuel in it, what's the inside temperature, what's the outside temperature, what's the batteries situation, what's their heat. Now, and what do we do with this, right? Turkcell has 30,000 30,000 base stations, whole country. And even there is some places, even donkey cannot go there. They use helicopters to go when something happens. Now, these systems, we measure them and we said, okay, inside cooling is 21 degrees, it's okay. Shut down air condition, put the free cooling into the system. If electricity power goes, we look at the situation of if renewable is helping or not. If not, we look at it whether it should go with the battery chargers or the diesel generator. Because normally they should have 8 hours of battery charging time. But because they had no chance to test these batteries 3 times a year, charge and discharge, to going to site and make this test altogether takes 5 hours, and think you will do this for 30,000 cell sites 3 times a year. It's impossible, right? So with this system, we all manage this. We increase the battery's life cycle. They usually supposed to go 5 years, but because they were not able to do tests remotely, and these batteries were dying within 2 years, and a lot of scrap into the world again. Bunlar hepsi çöpe gider. Now, what we have done, what we have achieved is, okay, we were applied to the telemanagement forum, and we awarded as a finalist. Look what they achieved. 20% reduction in battery investment. And this investment yearly, it's $5 to $10 million. Decrease energy-related losses because they think they have 8 hours, but they have 4 hours charging time, and generator is in default, and it's supposed to work, but it doesn't work because it's in the trouble. And then they lose the site. According to Gartner, one site goes down for 1 hour, costs I think $6,000 to $7,000 in average in the world. They calculated. So if 1 hour is site down, $6,000 you're losing. If 2 hours, $12,000. Okay? This is the meaning. Look in this way. We increase the battery life 5%. It means they will do low capex, low buying, and also less scrap to the nature. Okay? That's a triple win. OPEX, CAPEX, sustainability. Perfect. What else? Reduction in generator fuel consumption. So, carbon emission reduction 7%. Generator working time. With the remote control of the battery, we can do the 2,000 battery a day remote testing. With this, you know what they achieve? 42% site visit. Site visit means engineers will jump the car, drive kilometers, go to site, and make this testing and whatever they should do it, and come back. They will use car, they will use a fuel. That's another consumption and another win, which is not written here. What else? Okay. And 0.5 in saving power. And these are not our measurement. This is company's measurement, and this is a 6 months measurement they achieve. We are waiting this year, I think in February, they will release next full year's gaining. Then we will see it will double those in everything. Okay, this is our side. What else we can do? Oh my God, I never looked at it this year. Sustainability have 4 pillars. Do you know what is the 4 pillars of sustainability? Okay, if you don't know it, you should learn today and move out here. 4 pillars is human, sustainability, social sustainability, economical sustainability, and environmental sustainability that today we are deeply talk about what we can do in environmental sustainability. And all this system works zero touch. You're not telling it because we have artificial intelligence and decides what to do on behalf of us. It will not replace human being, but it will give a speed and the power from AI point of view. Top of it, what you can do, okay, at least I tell you something from here. Every year, personally, I plant 100 trees. Every year, last 5 years. What do you do? Everybody can do something. At least you can speak here. At least you can promise yourself that you will aware it towards the next generation, your kids or your grandkids. They leave the world and don't steal their well-being from today. That's, with this wording, I will stop here, and if there is a questions in this lovely silent audience, I will be appreciate to answer it. Thank you very much for listening, and I love you all. Size bir şey daha söyleyeyim. Her zaman bir şeyler hazırlarım, hiçbir zaman bakmam. Gene başka bir şey anlattım. Buyurun.
First of all, thank you very much for your great presentation.
Thank
You entertained us a lot. Thank you very
That's
much.
the reason. We enjoy and we learn. You know, I'm also in the bilimsel oyuncaklar. We have another company. You enjoy, you learn. That's the meaning of life. We come to life to enjoy and learn.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder really what is your experience to promote your products outside of Turkey. I know the business cycles, sales cycles are so long.
At
but-
least 9 months.
Yeah, yeah. So what is your experience in Europe as well as in Middle East? Can you give an example if you are doing such a things?
İhsan abi, you know the situation, you know the Europe, how they look us. They look us, we are a third world country, and how they can do what we are doing right now. And we are having a very difficulties to enter Europe market, and European sellers, they are very much intact with the Middle East also because of the history. Again, those history inherited here, and we are having a difficulties.
What
We are
about,
even having a difficulties in our country.
What about Turkish countries? Stan countries? Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan.
They are the same. They have big tabela. Our tabela nedir ben İngilizce? Look at the tabela. But it's a psychological thing. We working. You know, they have wording here. Turkish brothers and sisters. Gavur yapmış. I do the same thing. Even if not better, is the same. İsa zembilden indirmedi. Sahadaki insanlar, sahadaki şirketler burada mücadele veren psikopat tiplere imkan verdiler. Ama doğru yerlere. Bir de arkadaşlıktan dolayı yanlış işleri yanlış adamlara verirler. Şimdi gel sen bana muhasebe işini ver. yazılımını yapayım. Ben kasa borçludur ne demek onu bile bilmem. Neyini yapacağım? Benim alanım İhsan abinin söylediği gibi telekom, ben telekom trafikçisiyim. Doğru mu abi? Levent, Dekadik, R2. Benim kaçırdığım tek revelasyon, ne derler ona? Endüstri revelasyon, buhar makinesinin çıktığı devirdir. Diğerlerin hepsini gördüm ben. Öğrenciliğim DOS 1'deydi. DOS 1. Biz yazardık yeşil ekrana. Tanımla, batını yaz, şunu yap. Şimdi ne yaptığımı bile bilmem. Sonra interneti gördüm. Hiç siz telex kullandınız mı? Telex'in ne olduğunu bilen var mı? Telex. Ya böyle mesaj yollar size. İncecik bir kağıt çıkar parmak kadar. Üstünde bir hayli delik var. Böyle tırrrr çıkar. Benim dayım onu okumayı bilirdi. Ha, banka ödemeyi yapmışlar derdi. Son 15 senedeki teknolojinin baş döndürücü şekilde dünyaya tavuklara arpa buğday atar gibi seçilmesi var ya, baş döndürücü. Kapatalım mı? Çok mu konuşuyorum? Düğme bozuldu. Arkadaşlar sorunuz yoksa ben iniyorum aşağı, yoksa ben akşama kadar konuşurum.
Teşekkürler.
Sayın Beyaz'a teşekkür ediyoruz konuşması için.